Huh? But I'm not just your average guy. It's one of those you get hard after normal things. Oh, well, that's a pain in the dick, isn't it? Now I've got to fucking get rid of hard mode from my title. I've never played this before. No. Back when it came out, I saw a couple of streams for a couple of minutes, but honestly, I was just so angry that people were actually playing it that I couldn't get past. I couldn't get to how good it was. It's been a couple of years now, and my anger over what was done to Resident Evil as a series has begun to subside. And now, of course, immediately after Resident Evil 2's remake, I'm right in the zone for show me where you're going with Resident Evil now. I'll give you another chance. Maybe you'll bring me back, you know? Fucking hell, mate, you got some spam in here? Oh shit, my wife would lose it. Loves that shit. Me, I look at it every time she opens a can. I'm just like, bitch, you're eating meat out of a can. I'm gonna turn the tap off. Sorry, I can't handle it. Thank you. As if the first thing you do when you find a creepy house in the middle of the woods where your girlfriend got kidnapped is you come into the house and you turn the fucking tap off because some maggot cunt left it dripping. Good on you, mate. What a model citizen. What are you cooking? Yep, that is definitely spam.
Fuck!
Fuck. Yeah, fuck indeed. Fucking chairs are haunted. Oh, all right. In for a penny. I hope nobody's eating right now. But I mean, what I've seen inside this house so far perfectly matches up with what I expected to see inside this house from the outside of it so far, right? Like, expectations have been met. It's when expectations aren't met that you begin to sow those seeds of fear, right? Solid level design? Yeah, I guess so. Sure. I mean, it's a house, Munted. It's a house. So far, it's had hallways and rooms. You know, they've really pulled out all the stops. Looks like the owners. Oh, good. Bet those kids have all grown up now, eh? And I bet they're just lovely people. The hard difficulty was what? A pre-order bonus? You could unlock hard difficulty early if you pre-ordered? That seems... Whatever. I told you guys during Resident Evil 2, I don't scare easily. Resident Evil 2 was just really good at it, that's all. Nice. Ah, you got me. Oh, that's fucking rank, isn't it? Where am I, Frankston? Jesus fucking Christ. I don't need a fucking flashback to my childhood, please. I love how this motherfucker came here without a gun as well. Like, seriously? I thought this was America. Hit up a Walmart on the way over or something, you know? Are those my footsteps? Every day I'm shuffling. How the fuck are you not holding those fucking wire cutters, bolt cutters in your hands right now, dude? I don't know what the fuck is going on in your head. I just feel like... Oh, but I tell you right now, the motherfucker that designed this and doesn't let me zoom out is gonna pay. He doesn't know it yet. Leon, turn that fucking torch on. Not to be a Debbie Downer, but it's go down the stairs. Oh, there's something on the stairs. Oh, they grab you on the stairs. And then a whole sequence of, like, it told me to press right trigger, but I don't know what the fuck. This is a video game, right? Where you use the controller to input the commands, and whether or not you succeed or fail is based on you. Not to be confused with a film, right? That sort of stuff just feels very modern to me, right? And I guess what I loved so much about Resident Evil 2 was how it didn't feel very modern at all. It looked modern, but it felt very rooted in the games that I grew up with, I guess. The fear that came out of it was based on the fear of survival. And I didn't just feel like I was along for the ride, but that sort of stuff it's more shock and awe and less gameplay. That autosave icon, top left, immersion breaking bullshit. I'm telling you, every time it pops up, it completely distracts from the setting that is before me and the emotions I'm supposed to be feeling in said setting. Every time. Oh, I'm playing a video game. Cool, thanks. Resident Evil 7.
No? Gotta go fast, Grandma.
Don't be like that now.
I just got a fucking achievement for guarding.
Where in the hell you think you're going to, son?
Fucked if I know it's your house, dickhead! Give me a map! This is a very good movie. Thank you. Oh, Shazam, you can't tell me how to play the game. The game needs to do that. Otherwise, how would I know that the first time they tell me how to fucking block is after I just took 2 shovels to a face, huh? You, shut your gob. Let the game developers do their job. And tell me what I need to know at the appropriate motherfucking time. Behind me any minute. Oh! I need a fucking break. I'm sure that's exactly what was going through that guy's head right now. After the day he's had. Because fuck, those socks that look like they've been there for 80 years, they stink, don't they? No, wait. They really stink. I know a lot of you guys like this game, and I'm sure there are some very good reasons why, and I just can't wait to see them.
You don't exactly seem like you playing with a full deck yourself, all right?
Are you kidding me?
My hand has been
Like I
sewed
said,
on.
We've had several missing persons calls.
Sewed on.
And I can't rule out that an outsider like yourself...
Sewed on! Oh, I love the 2 hands. Yeah, fuck yeah. Stay back, Granny! Granny! Don't do it!
I'm gonna kill everyone here.
Fucking hell. Every time I'm sitting there going, what the fuck am I supposed to do? The answer is always just wait until the game does its thing. Up.
Do I have your attention, boy?
Fuck! Can't even climb a fucking ladder because it wants me to do a thing. Can I climb it now? Thank you. Looks like you're having a lot of fun playing this game. Really? Well, that's a weight off my shoulders. I thought I was being far too critical. If it looks like I'm having fun, then that's good. I'm not, but I'm glad that it's coming across. I'm better at my job than I thought. Just not getting how this mechanism works, I guess. I'm just not cut out for new video games. I'm sorry. I'm just not. But I grew up in a world where you press A to open the fucking doors, alright? Even in Resident Evil 2, they had a creak in by moving forward or press the button to open it immediately thing going on. But if you think the reason why the atmosphere of this game isn't having an effect on me has anything to do with the brightness, then you're just fucked in the fucking head. The atmosphere has no effect on me because I don't feel like I have any fucking control over it, okay? I feel like I'm a bystander. No matter what happens, it's gonna happen to me anyway. When Mr. X was stomping around in Resi 2, I didn't know where he was coming from. But I knew the cost if he found me. And that created fear. What's the cost if something bad happens here? Press X and try again. What have I got? A pelican. Nice try. Ugh. Yeah, it gave me an achievement. Saying,
We expected you to put the coin here, but ha ha! It's not the coin you need.
really? As if I'm not allowed to shoot this fucking bitch. Are you crazy? Suck a dick. Wait, what? Alright. Put that fucking helmet on your head or I will brain you, dickhead. Put it on! Wear the helmet! What?
That was the best part of Resident Evil puzzles, man. Once you'd solved them, you knew what you were doing. It was the actually doing the puzzle. Doing the legwork, not the solving of the puzzle. Diddly, finicky, fucking pointless nonsense that followed the epiphany.
It's the same as the fucking door again. We're gonna get this, guys. I'll learn how to play a modern video game again soon. Don't you worry about that. You notice how this happened to me 0 times in Resident Evil 2? Oh, it looks like a kid drew it. Fuck. I was really wigging out. I'm like, how does a person draw this bad? I don't understand it. What could oh, it was a kid. Right, yeah, no, that does make sense. Thank you for pointing that out.
I have seen this movie. Oh, for the love of fuck. Ah! Ah! Open faster, for the love of fucking God!
That's our little cop friend. I didn't press A on him to get your fucking commentary, knob jockey. I wanted fucking loot the cunt. Give me his fucking police radio right there. Give me... Oh. Tell me how you came to the conclusion that a child drew that previous drawing again, will you? Tell me all about it, Ethan. Or just go around kicking bags that are probably full of victims. You're just not a nice person, Ethan. You deserve this hell. Is this another one of those fucking situations where they're like, hold buttons to do an attack, and then it's, you don't want to do that though. Oh, don't do it now. We were just telling you for future reference, for later. Push these buttons, but don't do it now. You've already knocked him down. Now's the time where you need to go and do the other thing. It's just a shit game, though. In all the ways in which it is a game. I'm not upset that I chose to play it at all. I'm glad. This is providing exactly the kind of contrast between Resident Evil games style of old and of the modern era that I was hoping for, right when it's fresh.
That's it!
Now I'm really mad!
Hey, Granny. How are you, babe? I find it so odd that I'm not allowed to kill you. Are you trying to tell me something? What are you trying to tell me, Granny? Blink if you're in pain. Oh! You're just confusing me. Sorry, I shouldn't be yawning. Fuck yeah. I don't mean to make. I'm sorry. You're making me yawn. Fucking stop it. Why not? That was it. Sorry for the yawns, okay? I'm not supposed to be putting you to fucking sleep. Supposed to be waking yous up. I think he's taking a shit. Somebody's just busted in. I think that's what I'm getting from this. It's that raised eyebrow. It's that. Did you need something from me? That look you give when somebody walks in on you in the toilet and you know them. If somebody you don't know walks in, you're like, whoa, 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 somebody's in here. But if you know who they are, like it's your wife or something, you just give them the eyebrow, you know? You better keep those sticky fingers off it. Nobody touches my sacred altar, goddammit! You think your father and I are idiots? You spoiled... Oh, it's the chick. You spoiled, pathetic child! I wish you'd never been... Okay. It's not that we don't take all the letters. It's that we make hard copies of them and leave them where they were. But we do take photos because our portable photocopying machine doesn't work with photographs. Okay, I get it now. I'm just trying to make sense of it all, you know? Like, is the reason you don't take the notes because they thought,
well, nobody has that much pocket space, do they? Nobody could realistically, fit that many notes in their shirt pocket.
So the alternative was they realistically keep photocopying machines in their fucking shirt pocket instead? I don't understand what was happening. Who made these decisions? And how many other Resident Evil games were they working on before this one? Because I'm gonna have a hazard a guess. It's none. Oh, I'm super impressed, Alpha. It's a masterpiece. Written by the gods. The answer to the question, what if we did the most obviously tropey horror bullshit possible in our Resident Evil game and stopped trying to be innovative, creative, and unique? And you know how badly we wanted that question answered, right? Well.
Stay out of here!
You were just behind. You can't be there! You were just there! You can't be there! You're not really there, are you? You're right behind me. Nah, not really. I'm here. Ready for the jump scare? Ready, 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 ready? That's what you guys want, right? That's what you're looking for?
All right.
The scale and the door seem connected. Is that so? Is that right? Did the visual artists not convey that information accurately enough by drawing a fucking string attached to the fucking doorknob between the fucking scale? See, this shit, it's bad in novels, it's bad in films, and it's bad in games. And if you like this game, but don't understand why it's bad, then you're bad. And that's just the fucking way it is. When you make your fucking protagonist, when you make your reader, your audience, feel stupid by over-explaining shit as if they were a fucking 7-year-old, you've fucking failed. And then from that point, it's me versus an old dude running around the house, and my only course of action is when he tries to hit me with a shovel, I block and then run past him. And then I cannot do that. I couldn't do that section of the game without having Benny Hill music running through my head the whole time. That just seems like dumb, unrealistic, boring bullshit. There's no game design involved. There's no mechanics involved. It's just block and run. Block and run. Die. Start again. Block and run. Find the thing they want. Put it in the thing. That's not good game design for me. That is just a boring movie. Thing dies, thing gets back up, hits me, but doesn't do any damage. Well, it does, but I don't know how much damage it does. I don't know how much health I have. I don't know how much damage I'm doing to it. There's no game. Video game values. How much am I doing? What am I doing? How much progress am I making? Am I succeeding or am I failing? All of this is obscured by the fact that there's nothing there. It's all just for show. And then the whole scene in the garage. You're not trying to get the car to break out. You don't have to do anything. You just push the buttons it tells you to when it's a quick time event. It's a glorified quick time event. The entire sequence. And then finally you get a gun. Unfortunately, the gun doesn't seem to do anything unless I'm put in a specific situation where it's supposed to do something. And that doesn't feel good.
Oh, it's really simple. All you gotta do if you want to enjoy something is just ignore all the things that are stopping you from enjoying it.
Oh. Shit. It's that easy. And the worst part right here, man. Right here. Watching Margaret walk around the fucking yard. And I'm shooting bullets into her head and she just keeps walking. How do you explain that? How do you get past that? The game designers decided to have her walk around there, have you holding a gun, have you looking through and shooting at her, and knowing that you were going to shoot the bitch, and just didn't account for it? No, nothing will happen. And that's fine, they'll just get over that and move on to the next scary jump scare, right? Fuck off. Have her take the damage like she normally does. Have the bullet holes appear but do nothing like they normally do because she's invincible. But to just not even fucking bother? I guess either you can deal with it or you can't. Why would you want to bust a cap in her so she can go find your art? So that I can knock the bitch down and kill her. Oh, that's right. Bullets only do damage to her when I'm at the right bit, isn't it? That's it. When I'm at the right place at the right time, then the bullets do damage to her, like they did in the fight before. Right, Goobert, didn't you see that before when I shot her multiple times and then she fell over? Or did you forget that bullets do damage her when you're allowed to? Not a popular opinion, apparently. Is that right? Sorry, I didn't catch all that. Can you tell me again? Oh. Guys, there's a gate blocking the way. Where you going, bitch? I'm not done with you. Right in the fucking... Right in the egg sack. You're a derpy bitch, aren't you? Keep trying. That would make things slightly better. It's got to be a kid's ghost or some shit going on around here, eh? I've seen this movie too. Now that's unnerving. What child of this age would be interested in home decorating manuals? She also seems to have exactly the same collection of books as everybody else. Every single person in this house has the exact same collection of books. Oh, the old chair rocking itself. Seen that movie too. Ollie Ollie oxen free. Just let that soak in. What did they get these off Unity or something? Is this like from the front page of the Unity store? I'm sorry, but this is a mad AAA publisher. This game was made in like 2016, 2017, right? Like, try harder. Includes an instinct coin and unlocks the Madhouse difficulty level. That's DLC. Yeah, I know it's DLC. What DLC is it? Desnia! What DLC is it? I know it's DLC, I'm on the DLC page! What's it called? What's its name? What's it do? It includes a universal coin and unlocks the Madhouse difficulty. Includes a defense coin. The sooner I stop playing this travesty, this pathetic excuse of a video game, the better. Tell me how much cooler that would have been if there wasn't a fucking note right next to it that told you exactly how to solve the puzzle. Like, it's like they took a page out of the Prima strategy guide for Resident Evil 7 and just stuck it next to the puzzle. Like, it actually would have been quite cool trying to figure out that and then noticing that every other clock in the house was set to the same time and then going, oh, I wonder if, I bet you it's, you don't get that moment. Go fuck yourself. Thank you again, Ethan. That observation. You, I think Ethan and Four Arms might actually be the same person. I think we may be playing as Four Arms, and that explains why he likes the game, because he's the protagonist. I'm getting it now. I just saw someone unfollow.
That's it. That's it. I can't take it anymore. Insinuating that these puzzles can be solved by 2-year-olds is the last straw.
Has Weddy played this fucking game, actually? That's a VOD I'll watch, hands down.
This is so tedious and so fucking... This is the worst game of the last 5 years, hands down. The biggest disappointment of a video game. Sorry, no, I shouldn't be harsh. It's a small Italian indie dev team that made it, trying to recreate Italian B horror in video game form. It's fine.
Ma so che Zoe ci porterà al sicuro. Poi tornerò a prenderti.
Vai! Adesso basta, andatevene tutti!
No. What the fuck do you do? Oh, this game, I'm sick of it. We're finishing this on principle tonight. I don't care if I go till fucking midnight. This has got to be put to bed. I feel like I want to throw up. I see why Cody hated it passionately, and I'm cursing that he suggested I play this. I was like,
Papa Cody never leads me astray. I entered the Nuzlocke run. What shall we do, Papa Cody? You don't lead me astray.
Resident Evil 7. Thanks, cunt.
What's the fucking point of handgun ammo plus if it does the exact same thing as handgun ammo does? Because the enemies take more bullets now or something. Torch, Ethan! Turn on the fucking torch, dickhead! So I can see! Don't have a button for the torch. Nah. Make it when they decide to use it. That's, yeah. And then carry that over to Resident Evil 2, because clearly it was just ingenious design. I'm trying to fucking make people laugh while they watch me play video games. I don't give a fuck about whether or not I like the fucking game. How much I enjoy this piece of shit is completely fucking irrelevant. I'm at work! This is brilliant as well. Every single time you boot up this fucking game, it shows you a different piece of DLC that you say don't show again, but the next time it just shows you the next piece of... This is the third piece of DLC.
Fuck!
The candle only works like a candle when the game wants it to, and at all other times it doesn't work like a candle at all. And because of that, and all the other various elements involved in the puzzle, it's not so much about trying to solve the puzzle using objects and how those objects react, but more trying to figure out which specific ways the objects are supposed to react in order to solve the puzzle in one linear fashion, right? I guess the reason why I didn't realize that the oil was the solution to the puzzle prior to that was because I never even realized that oil was coming out. Like, I was watching it, I sat there watching it happen, but never clued together that it was oil. And of course, Ethan's fucking mind-numbing analysis on everything you walk up to. It's a gate. It's a door. It's a clock. It tells the time. It's a door. You could open it. It's a candle. It's fire on wax. Doesn't tell you it's oil leaking from a barrel. Tells you it won't stop coming, even though it's a barrel of oil with a hole in it. So, as more oil pours out of the hole, one would imagine it would stop. But of course, Ethan's observation is not there's oil pouring out onto the floor, giving you information you could use to solve the puzzle. It's it won't stop coming, they don't stop coming, and they don't stop coming, and they never stop coming. Ethan, Resident Evil 7, 2016.
So remember items, man? There are more items in this room than the first half of Resident Evil 2. Now there are more items in this room than the entirety of Resident Evil 2. They just don't get it. They don't understand. Oh, it's a hard choice. Which one of you didn't cut my fucking hand off? Oh, it was you, that's right. Which one of you helped me get here? Oh, yep, still you. You know what? I should pick Mia. I want to pick Mia. It justifies the entire narrative. However, she keeps calling her daddy, daddy. And that's fucking with my head. Like, he ain't your daddy. And even if he was your daddy for the last 3 years, when I rocked up, I become daddy again, bitch. I'm daddy. So it's gonna be Zoe. And then you continue to move through a level design that has been carved out, not by nature, but by a level designer. Having to explore a mad, derelict fucking ship gets me fucking hard. And people who've watched my show for a long time will know why. Like, I love ships. I've never been so flaccid in my life. I feel like I may have lost my penis. That's a really nice touch. The effect is somewhat lessened by physics, of course, and by the fact that I found those same 3 pages in every single drawer, in every single house, back on the mainland. Oh. I've had a lot of practice avoiding enemies and running, seeing as the game is predominantly made up of that.
Dear Janet, hey, how's it going? I guess half a year or so would have passed by the time you get this letter. Life's so boring here. Day after day, just the same old sea. Hold up. You fucking what?
Can I please?
Although, there is one thing that's different. This happens. This time we happen to have some passengers sailing with us, which hardly ever happens. It's a couple with a little girl. I think they're distant relatives of the captain.
I'm not making this a bad game. It just is one, okay?
Where the fuck am I? I've never even been here. Wait, did you just teleport me to where I'm supposed to...
What interesting notes you have in this drawer. There I go being hypercritical again. Gosh darn it. I just can't help myself.
Am I just being overcritical, or is that just a shit? Is that just shit? Is that not just the most predictable, boring, uneventful piece of shit writing that adds nothing that you don't already know? Like, I know why that's there, because somebody on the writing team originally went, write this kind of story, put it here. It's supposed to, like, it's a plot device for building the narrative and helping the atmosphere and the pacing. And because other Resident Evil games did it. I know it's only a little thing, but all these little fucking things, they add up to make the whole thing a steaming pile of dog shit. A shameless attempt to make a bunch of cash on the back of other people's hard fucking work from a bygone era.
I'm not even allowed to aim the gun at her. Okay. $10 it doesn't break. Not even a bullet hole. Why can't they just let us find out? Well, they have to assume that your intelligence is low enough that you would enjoy this game by making it this far into it. It's often referred to in the writing community as like a big no-no, yeah? You never assume that your audience is fucking stupid and over-explain things. Hell, I took 2 years of writing for children when I was studying writing. And even, like, it was a common theme throughout the whole 2 years that you don't write down to children like they're idiots. You don't assume that just because they're young, they're stupid. Somehow that concept has been extrapolated in the modern world to also apply to adults, but in the opposite. You do assume that fully grown adults playing horror video games
are so stupid that they need things to be explained multiple times just to make sure that they don't get it. How the fuck? So now we finally understand where the books came from. It just turns out that they had about 50 copies of every one of these books exactly, and no more, no less. And then of course, once the boat crashed, somebody came in, grabbed them all, and then scattered them around the house because they were of the impression that everyone in the household should read every one of these books at least once. Finally, it all makes sense. Unintended effect. Obviously unintended effect. Of doubling up the amount of content you get to play without doubling up the amount of work the developers had to put in. Well, I remember this, right? And it's not really. I've played Red Dead 2. This looks like fucking horseshit. I'm using enhanced handgun ammo this time, so it has to break. Not even a bullet hole.
I can be felled! I can be beaten!
They actually put bullet holes in some bits and not others. Not you. Not you. The towels do though. How did they pick? Are you actually attacking me? You're a you're I'm gonna leave it here for about 15 minutes and I'm gonna upload it as my review of Resident Evil 7 onto YouTube. I think it will adequately convey all of my feelings for this game. Blind run, anyone? Is this?
Get away!
I hope I'm heading in the right direction. I fucking killed the bitch. That was a very cool cutscene at the end of a very long, boring, confusing mess of a video game. Accented by poor writing, poor dialogue, poor characterization and character development, poor gameplay mechanics, poor delivery of information, leading to confusing gameplay mechanics, poor enemy variety, poor level design, in almost all cases, poor inventory management, and just pretty much poor everything. What a pathetic mess of a video game. It joins the hall of Resident Evil fucking disasters, right up there with Resident Evil 5 and 6. Oh, I think you need to go into Steam support to remove a game. Thank you. Fucking blight on my fucking library. Good night.